morning come around and rolling into comments is where I could be found. The next best thing is dropped in my lap. And here we are doing a reaction. Now, that is that. Hey, that worked out good. It was wittier. It was a little smoother the first time, but I had some lag. Ugly lag. And I was like, well, we better start over. We're only a minute in, couple minutes in type thing. I didn't get that far. Now, I did all the way get down to the pink bunnies look scary in the dark. Yeah, it's interesting how that's your mind plays tricks on you. Now, we're going to give it a first listen. Right out of the comments. Much better intro the first time around because basically I'm not sure if this is as accessible as some of the other tracks. Comment was kind of, hey, it's like a hidden track type deal or something. And reminded me to maybe have some lyrics in the background. I do. And I think we're going to listen for the chime and read along.
You can read along with me in your book. You will know it is time to turn the page when you hear the chimes ring like this. Let's begin now.
Yeah. Thing of a thong. The saccharin is sit on your tongue. Fill up a slip one tire repellent. Squeegee the semi-developed. While you were sleeping, you building Rome in a cellar. I'm too alive right now. The view to what you subscribe. Find the key to Perry. Block into the cubicle. Kinda had up with a half-cooked matters looking at me stupid. Fed them to the hogs. The water between the bookends look clear. All I gotta do is simply make the greatest masterpiece ever conceived by human students. Once I am convinced that a kismet inside the labor is already incredible, I might as well ink the paper. Hell yes. Easy peasy, right? Sure, hey, would ever make the hazel glaze? Well, I sink deep into the chart with a fang before a heart. Cause even silly pink bunnies look scary in the dark. Bang on pots and pans, ring along swiftly. Cue the bugle turbulent. Who salute the worker rant? Duke up to the firmament. Overthrow the vapors with a fail-safe method.
All right. First time around, I got to there. But, about the same amount of time. I got to right there, and I noticed the firmament bar, and I'm not like, giddy with anticipation, but I like the interesting lyrical content. We're not having a debate on the subject. That's for others. Spend a lot of time working on that, those theories. We'll let it go at that. But I just thought it was cool, and I caught it right away. I was like, and then I was on the hazel glaze well. But I mean, it's a reference to eyes, right? Isn't it, maybe? But then maybe a multi-level actual glazing and art. And because there's always, the art. Might as well ink the paper. Hell yes.
Neighbors like this. The chart with a fang before a heart. Cause even silly pink bunnies look scary in the dark. Bang on pots and pans, ring along swiftly. Cue the bugle turbulent. Who salute the worker rant? Duke up to the firmament. Overthrow the vapors with a fail-safe method composed by your nosy neighbors like this. Smack dab in the middle of his palm. Set a new day victory ready to evolve. Celebrate or sleep on the couch to later wake up in the second best seat in the house. The world's greatest thing of a thung. Set the last inch of pink in your lung. Hung what a genius plan. Onto the marvel of engineering to rival the great pyramids and cheese in a can. He's in a van called Birds in the work of a certain cobblers with a root down deeper than a pocket.
I know we're trying to get a first listen. But, if you're gonna... There's a jump. The great builders of Egypt putting cheese whiz in a can. That is funny to me. Yes? Hello.
It's one of his doctors. So selfish eventually melt through the piss of Hades. As to never note the critics shake their hands and kiss the baby. So the ratings to the chapel roof and snaggle tooth is focused outside of the jurisdiction of failure among the motives. Just when the victory is comfortably assumed, you will be woken by the creaky hinge of door number 2. Door number 2, it's sort of like a silhouetted whore in plain view when your homework is due. Grindstone cowboy nurse and his little phenom as an even newer idea poke its head up.
Hold on. Okay, wait a second. I don't ever post them because, right, just check it out someplace where you can find the lyrics. Is the word assumed?
Door number 2. Door number 2. Victory group and snaggletooth is focused outside of the jurisdiction of failure among the motives. Just when the victory is comfortably assumed, you will be woken by...
They have the SS in assumed blocked out like it's offensive. Do we actually live? Do we actually live there? Oh my god! 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 Context. I mean, couldn't we at least make our weird the same everywhere? This is, I remember watching this on YouTube happen, and it was just like, wow. And trust me, I just showed Ange another text box. They updated the checkbox. I'm pretty sure now if we have an opinion that's a little too about another anything, well, we better check a box because that could get them. They could get your opinions, could get them riled up. Just like, I mean, assumed is it's not a curse. I mean, do they not know? I mean, don't they still, isn't an ass a donkey? I mean, is it always something vulgar to people out there? Is it always something, oh, I'm so sorry. I just can't believe that because they've got whore. Now, we live in a world that literally says OnlyFans is legitimate work, but reading lyrics on a third-party channel, they block out the word whore, but they're advertising to me like they're prostituting themselves out for a label. So what is it? What is it? Someone demands your language be controlled, but you still should buy shit nonstop? You can't think or speak, but keep purchasing? Oh. Sometimes I despise the internet and everything it stands for because, yep, I guess I came up when it was the Wild Wild West, but I like that better. So I could pick and choose here in the middle of what I thought just is a benign reading of some lyrics. It's like censorship everywhere, and it usually doesn't happen with Aesop. I don't think actually any of these word usages are that over the top. Sorry to blow this in the middle, but man, that's frustrating. Yeah, gotta assume.
Out of the jurisdiction of failure among the motives. Just when the victory is comfortably assumed, you will be woken by the creaky hinge of door number 2. Door number 2, it's sort of like a silhouetted whore in plain view when your homework is due. Grindstone cowboy nurse and his little phenom as an even newer idea poke its head up a recon.
Look at, and then in context, isn't it used as even though it's in your face language, it shouldn't the silhouetted while you do your homework is due. Isn't it represent a major distraction at a moment of, probably something else is scheduled, but you're like, whoa, squirrel. I don't know.
Oh, what a weird distraction. All of a sudden you're lugging separate chapters. Original mission is bliss and all, but this admittedly is somewhat attractive, even if a little backwards. Smack dab in the middle of his palm, set a new day victory, ready to evolve. We will celebrate a sleep on the couch till later wake up in the second best seat in the house. World's greatest thing of a thong on second thought, check back when I'm done just for fun. I know.
All right, I do really like that. The world's greatest thing ever thung. I mean, that's cool. I mean, it's not that complicated, right? I mean, I think half of it so far has been reflective on creating bars or a piece of art, probably bars in his respect, through his lens. But I really think now we're coming back. We're coming back.
I saw them troubleshooting and you were so focused, cloaked over the mulish buoyancy and the dosage. So
I was so unfocused.
roguish, gloating over the merit and magic. Click and thought check back when I'm done just for fun. I know I saw them troubleshooting and you were so focused, cloaked over the mulish buoyancy and the dosage. So roguish, gloating over the merit and majesty in the moment you chose to own wholeness. So bogus, the coach is doubting his outing. Now the same cellar is littered with Rome's homeless. Bang, the side of that new sensation seems jealous when it notices the stakes location. Brains for a second, start hollering ultimatums like your last chicken tripping on some save it. Pick a favorite, new car smell, walk like a star. Digging the deterrent while my current's at the bar. If it contradicts every jewel I drop, for my apologies. But what did y'all expect? School sucks, put a bow.
Wow, I'm guessing they let AI write this. Okay, I'm not trying to be controversial. You can't have jewel because the E and the W are problematic to the reading. Are you shitting me? Holy smokes, this is weird. This is, it's my age, okay? I'm just old enough to remember that didn't mean anything but jewel. Well, I mean, maybe the artist, but jewel is, my God. So context doesn't matter anymore. So context has nothing to do with it. So it doesn't matter what you think or it's just your mob's feelings. They get triggered by 3 letters together, even though those 3 letters are in a different word. Because what is it? School. I don't know what the word is. It's censored too.
Contradicts every jewel I drop, for my apologies. But what did y'all expect? School sucks. Put a bow on.
You can't say sucks. What? Wow. I'm not gonna. It's their choice. They want to sell out, they can sell out. But I'll make sure I never use this one again. That's pathetic. And if the algorithm and the AI is listening, you got a long ways to go. Yeah, better wise up. This is all bullshit. None of this was necessary. It's kind of bullshit. Like I said, there's all these weird words are censored out in this thing. Yeah, just because I had to. I just couldn't. It's just bugging me. That one just bugs me, and I don't know why. Probably because people are so bent out of shape. And instead of reading along with what possibly could have been the next best thing that I ever heard, the greatest thing ever thung, I'm you're gonna censor the word jewel. All right, that vented out completely, and I am, I'd say I'm terribly sorry, but I'm not. I'm sorry that the world thinks this is all acceptable. And moving on, we'll finish the song.
I dropped, for my apologies, but what did y'all expect? School sucks. Put a bow on this one. Rinse and repeat it, so tomorrow will actually be my zenith achievement. Tomorrow the gold medics with aesthetics on a string. You will forever be employed by the next best thing. Smack dab in the middle of his palm, set a new day victory, ready to evolve. He will celebrate a sleep on the couch to later wake up in the second best seat in the house.
I like the song. Forgive me on the lyric thing. Shit happens. World's greatest thing ever sung. Okay. All right, get back to that firmament bar. I think that's an indictment of the whole thing. Is that what's up? What? I ain't got to take your shit. You ain't controlling me either. I think. Overthrow the vapors. Yeah, I think so. Now, I think the first set of bars might be self-reflective on not selling out to the next best thing. The looking at it from, creating something incredible. But then by the time I get to the end, it feels like that creating something. It's that you will forever be employed by the next best thing. So it feels like an indictment of selling out at the end, in a way. You're always chasing it. Oh, they'll keep you going. They'll let you keep chasing it. Whoever they are. No, I don't know. Because, right, it actually was pretty cool. It's a good one. It would take us, we're 20 minutes in. We'd have to go another 20 minutes and start over.
Thing of a thong. The saccharin is sit on your tongue. Fill up the clip-on tire repellent. Squeegee to semi-developed. While you were sleeping, you building Rome in a cellar. I'm too alive.
Yeah, because it's like fill up his clip-on tie repellent. So, I mean, this first set of bars definitely find the key to Perry blockage of the cubicle. I'm too alive right now to view what you subscribe. I'm not buying into. Oh, that's the next best thing. I should subscribe to that? No. Wait, that's the most popular thing going? Do that? No. I do. I think that's how I take it. I don't know if that's the case, but it seems like reflections on creation in a non-conformist system, not selling out, like I said, because they might seem like pink bunnies, but they're still scary in the dark. But I don't know. That's just how I took it, because then with the hook or whatever, the who will celebrate and sleep on the couch to later wake up the second best seat in the house. And I kind of got lost there, so I just let it go. Second set of bars, really like the canned cheese pyramid. Let's hit those one more time.
Right now, the view to which you subscribe, find the key to Perry blockage of the cubicle kinda had a put a half-cooked matters looking at me stupid. Fed them to the hogs, the water between the bookends look clear. All I gotta do is simply make the greatest masterpiece ever conceived by human students. Once I am convinced that a kismet inside the labor is already incredible, I might as well ink the paper, hell yes. Easy peasy, right? Sure, hey, would ever make the hazel glaze well. I sink deep into the chart with a fang before a heart, cause even silly pink bunnies look scary in the dark. Bang on pots and pans, ring along swiftly. Cue the bugle turbulent, who salute the worker rant. Duke up to the firmament, overthrow the vapors with a fail-safe method composed by your nosy neighbors like this. Smack dab in the middle of his palm, set a new day victory, ready to evolve. We will celebrate and sleep on the couch to later wake up in the second best seat in the house. The world's greatest thing of a thung. Set the last inch of pink in your lung. What a genius plan. Author the marvel of engineering to rival the great pyramids and cheese in a can. He's in a band called Birds in a work of assertive poplars with a root down deeper than the pockets on his doctors. So selfishly melt with a piss of Hades as to never note the critics shake their hands and kiss the baby. So the ratings through the chapel roof and snaggletooth is focused outside of the jurisdiction of failure among the motives. Just when the victory is comfortably assumed, you will be woken by the creaky hinge of door number 2. Door number 2, it's sorta like a silhouetted whore in plain view when your homework is due. Grindstone cowboy nursing his little phenom as an even newer idea poke its head up a recon. section. All of a sudden you're lugging separate chapters. Original mission is bliss and all, but this admittedly is somewhat attractive, even if a little backwards.
Oh, so I got distracted by the censorship. And I mean, I think I'm projecting because it would take a while. But man, is that an indictment of the system? Because it feels like self-reflective, kind of. But then all of a sudden it's indicting. It looks good. It looks good. He's in a band called Birds, and it works? Question mark. I don't know. I don't know if that. Well, and it worked. Yeah. So I mean, it seems like. Wow. Is it the first part is about having ideas, more creative, more like himself, but then having that kind of skill set and getting enticed by the game? I'm thinking like getting signed or labels or the industry. I don't, probably not at all, right? But that's how because that's such a reoccurring theme in so much music, so much hip hop or shit with rap bars that it's always, right, fair enough. It's always my first filter. So, and it seems like it can apply to these pretty well outside the censorship of the lyrics themselves.
Smack dab in the middle of his palm, set a new day victory, ready to evolve. We will celebrate asleep on the couch to later wake up in the second best seat in the house. The world's greatest thing of a thong. On second thought, check back when I'm done just for fun. I know I saw them troubleshooting and you were so focused, cloaked over the mulish buoyancy in the dosage. So roguish, gloating over the merit and majesty in the moment you chose to own wholeness. So bogus, the coach is doubting his outing. Now the same cellar is littered with Rome's homeless. Bang, the side of that new sensation seems jealous when it notices the stakes location. Brains for a second, starts hollering ultimatums like your last chicken tripping on some save it. Pick a favorite, new car smell, walk like a star. Digging the deterrent while my current's at the bar. If it contradicts every jewel I drop for my apologies. But what did y'all like?
Oh shit, this is AI. There's a question mark on that thing I showed you. That question mark is missing bars. Oh, man, I really got burned on this one. I think this is straight AI crap. Scraped it, figured it out, put it up for them. They get paid. With all the commercial advertising they hit you with. Huh. Wow. Okay, we're going to wrap it up because I realized I didn't even, what the hell, I didn't catch it either.
Chicken tripping on some save it. Pick a favorite. New car smell. Walk like a star.
Walk like a star.
The deterrent while my current's at the bar.
Something terrible. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch. Yep.
Brains for a second, starts hollering ultimatums like your last chicken tripping on some save it. Pick a favorite. New car smell. Walk like a star. Digging the deterrent while my current's at the bar.
Oof. No. No idea. Let's see if another one. The other. Let's try a different place. Here we go. New car smell, walk like a star. Dick in the deterrent while current's at the bar. I don't know if that's right, but I'm assuming detective. And now I get why it wasn't in there. It might have understood it. It didn't want to put it. Wow. You have to ask yourself if you really want your machines making those decisions for you. The artist felt okay doing what they were doing. Why can't you accept it for what it is or just not listen? Look at that lag. Get to the heart of the problem. Then I see the lag. No, I'm kidding. But sometimes it feels like it. We're going to, because the one was easier to read. That's why I went. It was a better format. The one is like, 2 words scrolling for a mile in the setup I got. Well, to be honest, that's weird. But I still am sticking with my first filter through my formula. It feels like there is a. It ends with the line that has the most resonance as "You will forever be employed by the next best thing." But I don't know if that's the celebratory statement it sounds like it could be. Um, at the same time, hey, maybe it's about, being the best at the shit and, creating the next best thing. And who will be sleeping on the couch next to you when you wake up and discover you did it? I don't know. Aesop Rock. Coffee with John Dernelli? I hope that's right. I don't know much more than that. I think it was very good coffee. One of Aesop's supporters and viewers over here on the channel has been very generous over there on the coffee. Thank you. I appreciate you. And try to. This one just came out of the blue, so we hit it. We'll get back to wherever we're at. Definitely not using the lyrics we used today. I should have checked your shit. Ravenous. I should have seen if Ravenous had this. Damn. Later.